All right. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Human Development 215 for this fall semester here at Rockford University. I'm Kelly Champion. I'm your professor for this class. So welcome. Um, I am just doing a quick video just to introduce myself a little bit, talk about the class a little bit. I apologize. My laptop doesn't do a great job at recording videos, so I record them on my Chromebook here, but I tend to look over here where I have, several other screens up. So I apologize if I'm not looking right at you the whole time. I'm kind of going back and forth. But anyway, welcome to class. So this is Human Development 215, the Lifespan Development class. This is a fully online asynchronous course, meaning we do not meet on Zoom or anything like that at any specific time. It's day one or almost day one, depending on when you're watching this. But as of day one, every single solitary assignment, with the exception of research week, is open for you. You may work as fast as you like or as slow as you like, but within the due dates. So you work at your own pace. Yes, if you get a section done, go on to the next section. There's nothing that says you have to wait. The only thing that is not open right now is research week, because we have to wait for upper division psych and human development students to do their projects, to figure out what they're doing for a project, to publish them, so I know if they're online or they're in person or what it is. And Dr. Lynch has to get us those links. So that is not open yet. Everything else is. So feel free to go crazy and work at your own pace. I've had students that have completed this class in 8 weeks if they wanted to. That's fine, but don't push it. You have 16 weeks to take this class. So let's just kind of talk briefly about it. The first thing, you're going to purchase a code, not a textbook, not an actual book. What you purchase is a code. It's you either purchase it from the bookstore or you purchase it direct from our class. Please don't, I do not make money if you purchase it direct from our class. Sometimes it's just easier, I think. Sorry, I'm moving something here. I think it's easier to purchase direct through our class because it's less registration of a code number. But it's up to you. If you have, financial aid or scholarships that say you have to purchase stuff through the bookstore, then purchase it through the bookstore. I will only guarantee a code will work that you purchase through the bookstore or through my class. If you purchase from Chegg or anywhere else or Amazon, I cannot and will not guarantee that. And if it doesn't work, it's on you. So please, I know other stuff is out there, but I do not trust anything from another site. I just don't. I will only guarantee what comes from the bookstore or what is purchased through my class. For more on that, there's another video in my module 0 that talks about how to purchase it, how to register it, and it also talks about how to do the 2-week free trial if you need to do that. Everybody has access to a 2-week free trial of the Connect code. So if you need a week or two to get the money together to purchase the code, do the 2-week free trial. I cannot guarantee how long that is available. That's set up by McGraw-Hill, not by me. So it's usually a week, but it could be shorter than that. It could be longer than that. I don't know. Honestly, I would tell you to just do the 2-week free trial and then worry about trying to register your code. But it's up to you. Some other things about class. This is actually, I started teaching college level courses actually at NIU in the fall of 2002. So it's been 21 years since I started teaching. I've been here at Rockford University since 2015. I've been teaching at Kishwaukee College as well since January of 2003. So I'm starting my 20th year there. So teaching is not new to me. I was teaching online at Kishwaukee well before COVID, before we were forced online. So online classes are not new to me. I've been teaching this class online pretty much since the beginning. This class was the first class that we did online here at Rockford U in the Psych and Human Development Department. So I've been doing this a long time. the things that I tell you to do or don't do, or ways to do things or whatever, they're common questions that happen. Listen to what I'm telling you. If I tell you to read the whole chapter and then answer the questions on a smart book in your Connect section, then do that. This isn't my first time at the rodeo, so I know what I'm doing, hopefully. Although I will make mistakes and it will seem like I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm human. So know that I do teach full-time here in town. I'm a full-time teacher over at Rockford Lutheran. So I am busy between 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. every day. I'm at a full-time job. I will randomly check my email during the day. I do it a little bit more in the beginning, but I will get back to you. But know that in general, don't count on me checking email until after 5 o'clock. Or maybe very early in the morning. It just depends on what's happening. I do try to check my email while I'm at school, at my full-time job. But again, I can't guarantee that. It just depends on what's going on with the day. I mean, they are junior high and high school kids, so you just never know. I will get back to you, though, within 24 hours. If I don't get back to you, I probably did not get your email. I'm very, very good about that. So please, make sure that give me some time to answer an email, but know that I will get back to you as fast as I can. Your class, you can read your syllabus. If you go on Canvas and you go over on the left side of the page there's a whole bunch of things, and one of them says syllabus. If you click on it, it will open a page where all of the assignments are in order of the due date. But then if you click at the top, there's a PDF up there where you can open the full syllabus from me with all of my policies. Basically, do what you need to do. People that are successful in this course do the work. If you start blowing off stuff or not doing it, that's when people get into trouble. I am a strict no late work policy. This is August. Comes September, October, November, and you say you didn't have time to do something, I'm going to remind you that all the assignments, with the exception of research week, were open day one. I am not big on late work at all. You have multiple weeks to get work done for me, and I expect that you're doing that. Your first module is just a few days, module 0, but really you have until September 2nd until the first group of assignments is due for you. That's, a couple of weeks. And that's really kind of how I have it set up. Module 2, excuse me. No, I'm sorry. You actually have until September 9th until your first set of assignments are due. Biggest mistake people will make, they won't start doing them until September 8th. And I promise you will be a very unhappy camper if you do that. So you have 3 weeks to get me in, the first 4 chapters, exam 1. You have that time. Oh, I think I'm missing something. I think I'm missing something. You are really about 3 weeks, maybe a little bit more, for assignments. You got to work. You just need to do the work. I strongly encourage you to break it down. Do a chapter or a chapter and a half every week. You really need to be spending about 10 hours a week at minimum on this class, reading and doing work. You'll get it done. There's sections that are big. Module 2 is pretty big. Module 3 is pretty big. Just got to do it. Everything is laid out for you. All the due dates are there. Everything is there. So just do the work. I will give you, so what I do is I give you a module and you open a page and everything you need for those 3 weeks or whatever is there. It's linked. It's ready. There's videos. There's helpful videos. There's helpful YouTube videos. There's my videos. There's all kinds of things to help you. After you've worked through things, if you still have questions, shoot me an email. We can hop on Zoom and I can answer a question for you. I am in town. If you live on campus, I can try to zip over to campus if you want to meet face-to-face. We can make those things happen. So, just because I'm online doesn't mean I can't pop onto campus. I didn't pop on during COVID, but, I can do that if that's easier. So, just kind of figure it out. We're going to do 2 sessions of required online Zooms. I require everybody to meet with me for 10 minutes on Zoom, just so you meet me, I meet you. You find out I am an actual real person. You find out I'm, a personable person. And I get to meet you and learn a little bit about you. Everybody's required to do the first one. The second one, you can come in, I can't see you. The second one, you will only be required to do it if you have a CD or an F in the class at that time. I will let you know who you are. Other than that, you will have okay, sorry about that. I had to pause. My daughter came into my office space. I will do open office hours on Zoom. If you need something, you hop on. I usually try to do those on Sunday nights, just because it seems like that works for people. I tend to have a lot of school stuff during the week, so it's hard for me to hop on. But we'll get you taken care of. Whatever you need, you just have to ask. I will assume that you're okay, and don't have any issues unless you email me and tell me that you have some issue. I won't know unless you tell me. There's one other thing I want to mention, which is, let me scroll up here. September 13th. September 13th is the Jane Addams Center for Civic Education is, of civic engagement, or JACE as we call it, is sponsoring a day of service on September 13th. It is a day on campus where all the classes are canceled because they want students to go out and do service work. Now, let's, continue here. You have an assignment for me called community-based learning. That assignment is requiring 10 hours of volunteer work. Instead of having to try to find your own, I would get in contact with Jace and attend that day of service and do your hours then. Get them done. You're there, you're on campus, it's a day of service. Everybody's going to be doing that. Get your hours done, because you're going to be very unhappy come November if you don't have your hours done. Okay. So just, I wanted to mention that. I will have another announcement about that. You're going to do a couple of application assignments and different things. Later in the semester, we're going to have what's called Research Week. Again, I mentioned that briefly, but Research Week is for our, why I'm so close. Research Week is for our upper level psych and human development students who do, like they take the research methods class, or they're working on their thesis. So they have to do research, but they have to collect data. You guys are going to help collect data by completing their questionnaires or other things. Research Week is not until November. It's November 6th to the 13th. November 5th, I will have all the links for that. I will post that, and you guys will have until the 13th to get on and participate in 3 of the studies. This really takes less than an hour. All you got to do is participate and then screenshot the exit ticket that you get and upload that. That's all you have to do. So it's not difficult, but it is something that helps out our students, and it is something that is graded for me. So you're going to want to make sure that you do it. You'll have a paper that you'll have to do that'll be due a little bit after midterm. We'll talk about it more. There's a video to help you understand that as well. I do want to put this out here now. Your final exam, which is really just a regular exam, it's exam 5 over chapter 17 through 20. That exam with your last 4 SmartBook chapters, chapters 17 through 20, those are due on Wednesday, December 13th. Please do not think that your exam 5 and your last 4 SmartBooks are due on that Friday. They are not. I am physically leaving the state of Illinois on Wednesday, December 13th to go north for my oldest child's wedding. I need to get there, get situated, sleep, and get up on Thursday morning and do your grades, because after that, I am mother of the groom and I have no time to do grades. I apologize for that, but you will have, those are actually assigned the week of November 12th. So the week of November 12th, if you look at your syllabus, the paper one, I assign you 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th the week of November 12th. November 18th is when your research week is done. Those are just screenshots. You'll have your community-based learning, your theory application, and I don't know why I have a discussion board in there. Interesting. That are due the December 2, but then even if you stick with that schedule, you still have from December 2 to December 13th to get that last exam and those last 4 smart books done. It's really very doable. But I did want to just throw that out there now. I need all of you to be done the 13th of December. That's what I thought. Okay. I need to edit your syllabus. There is no discussion boards on this class. I dropped them. I was not liking wasn't liking the interaction on them, so I took those out for now. We're going to try a semester without those. So anyway, if you are staying on task, you've done research week, you already did your hours for community-based learning back in September. You have 1 application project. You can actually be done with this class by Thanksgiving. So please, I will remind you again and again and again that your last exam and your last 4 smart books are due Wednesday, December 13th. I will hound you and hound you and hound you about it, because I will literally get up on Thursday morning, December 14th, and I actually may do it right after midnight, and upload your final grades and be done. I need to go be mom. So you have months notice, months and months of notice for that. And I know you all understand that. I'm giving you, 3 months ahead of time, telling you that. And by then, that last exam is so easy. Don't even worry about it. Okay? So I think that's it. Make sure that you're always watching the videos that I post. Make sure that you are asking questions. Make sure that you reach out. Send me an email if you need to talk to me. We'll jump on Zoom. It's no big deal. I occasionally might be able to jump on Zoom during the school day, depending on what's going on. Don't count on that, but maybe. Otherwise, anything that we do online will be after 4 and on the weekends. So that's it. Just stay on track. This is a big class. It's 20 chapters that you try to do in 18 weeks. You have to stay on top of stuff. I will also warn you, as you are doing smart books, and you'll see what those are. You need to read the chapter and then answer the questions. Answering the questions is what gets you the grade. But I've used McGraw-Hill Connect for years. Students consistently tell me that they go faster if you read the chapter and then answer the questions. The lady on the other end of that system doesn't like it when you try to answer the questions before you've read, and it just takes more time. But also understand with the Connect Smart Book chapters, you need to read those and you need to answer the questions and you need to get to 100% completed for a 10 out of 10. Because if you don't, the problem is so much of this stuff is repetitive. So we hear Freud, we hear Erickson, we hear Bowlby, all of this stuff as we go. If you didn't understand something in chapter 4, when it comes up again in chapter 7, the system is going to know that you didn't know it, and it's going to give you more questions about it. If you skip a chapter, if you skip doing the smart books, and then you try to start like chapter 5, oh, you are going to pay for that, because that system doesn't know what you know. So it's going to try to make up for all the things that you missed. You are better off in the long run to work them and do them for full credit. Not only are you losing points by not doing it, but the system itself learns what you know and what you don't know. And if you don't complete it, it doesn't know what you know. So it gives you more stuff to do. I know the first 5 are long. They're tedious. I get it. Just work through them. They get better. They get easier. They get faster. But those first few, it's a lifespan class, and those first few chapters are just crazy amount of information. So just bear with it and work with it, okay? All right, guys, that's all. I'm sorry I rambled. You guys have a great night, and reach out and let me know what you need.